celebration. Senior Day. Commodores will get us underway with the opening kickoff. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, buddy.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
Movement here from the tight end. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast.
Yo,
you got to have a sense of urgency.
in.
You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. The Sooners are moving quickly
How are
down
you today,
the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Discards a man. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Steps away to find some room. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. They'll try it on the ground.
I got the Patriots winning all this year because Bo Nix is out now. Bo Nix got hurt.
No hesitation on that call, and no reason not to go for it on 4th and inches.
We're bigger than you, we're tougher than you, we're stronger than you, and we're going to get a push, and they did it right there.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
Oh, yeah, that sucks, too, when you have a QB. That's a big loss right there for him.
Play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone.
I don't know if I see the Broncos make the Super Bowl this year.
Behind the line of scrimmage, that'll be a loss of 3. It's still 3rd and goal. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Barrett. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. He's going to pass. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Well, so much for nudging it ahead a few inches. 4 wide here on second and short. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carry.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, then they're making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll sneak it. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Working that left side now. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Strong, firm tackle. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And he tacks on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive.
Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the 40. At the 20. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. Touchdown, Commodores! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll crank crank up this drive with the pass. Grabs it in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Finds his man, and they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Sooners are marching down the field. Keeps looking downfield. Fires into traffic, intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. This time they'll go to the running game. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Going for it all. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown Sooners. Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Bringing it out. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
It just had no rhythm.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll throw it on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 kicks remaining on the clock. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to scramble. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly. And
I think that's a decision the head coach is going to look back on and wish he had done the other thing and just kick it way down the field. You've got a tie game. We've got so much football left to play here in the second half. Instead, because you don't get the onside kick, your opponent is now set up in really nice field position to go down, score, and take the lead.
after getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll do it himself. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Commodores are in the red zone. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's got it down the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And that one will put them up here in the second half. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Oklahoma, 21, Vanderbilt.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards.
Nothing but green ahead. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He makes a catch. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Quick completion on the out. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. And on hang on here. The coach has called timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They want to run it left here. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line gets set, 1st down. They want to throw it. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Vandy. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Offense set on 1st down. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Still running at the 40. Oh, look out. There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Sooners. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Take over.
Ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab outside. It's Brown. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The give from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loss of 2.
Line getting set on 2nd down. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Sooner offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the run, fires downfield. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Pocket starts to collapse. Snagged on the outside. It's Combs. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his man. It's Coleman. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Brings up 4th and goal.
He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown Doors! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run it.
Extra point.
He makes the play, breaks the tie.
And it's blocked. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He makes the connection. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to go up top on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got room to work. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We've got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. It's good. A powerful kick. Never a doubt for the game. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer Sooner, you will be soon enough. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. They're going to get on top of it, and the onside kick is successful. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. He's going to pass. A strike downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! You want to make sure this Boomer Sooner crowd gets it going early. That is one way to get it done.
And we get to break out the Sooner schooner. The wagon gets to come out. Everybody gets jacked up. Everybody gets excited. Oklahoma has an electric atmosphere. And when these fans get involved early like this, good luck.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Sooners offense will get the ball for the first time. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Well, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes, better not stare down.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Running toward the tape. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kentucky!
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes his connection. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Really nice job threading the needle on that pass. They got a lot of dudes that were able to do that in Norman, Oklahoma. Josh Heupel, Jason White, Sam Bradford, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. The names go on and on and on. Hurting you in the passing game with their vision, with their accuracy. This guy, I tell you, he fits right in this Oklahoma offense.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on 4th down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. First down here for the offense. They go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out.